to the year ahead 2022, and I hope you've all had a peaceful, happy and healthy Christmas. And now we welcome the year ahead, and the numerology of the year ahead is something I'd like to talk about because it's very important in affecting us all. As you can see, the number 2 dominates the year, and in my many years of working with numerology, my experiences show that the number 2 pushes us to want to come together with others, work with others, to perhaps make it work, to deal with something, to be faced with something or someone else. But it can also mean that we are either harmonious or we are in an opposing type of energy or being faced with it. And it has to be worked with and worked through. Secondly, the 22 number is a master number. It represents an energy of the master builder or the master architect, relating to the year being similar. 22 has a unique power that's very positive, that if you use it, it can be allowed to be built upon and build towards something much better than where you are or where we are right now. Also, I've often seen 22 be a catalyst for success and transformation. Now, the other part of the numerology is that if you add up the numbers, they come up to a number 6. 6 is ruled by goddess Venus, the goddess of love and money and friendship. 6 will have the power to create harmony and understanding. It will also encourage creative traits within you and around you that can lead to building better relationships or a better existence for yourself in some way. And building better relationships is important for us all in these times. So then adding January to the mix makes the start of the year numerologically a big fat 7. And that will push us to go within ourselves, to turn to our intuition or the spiritual in some way. 7 is always about the deeper meaning, not what's on the surface, not what's being told to us, not what we're hearing, but what does your gut tell you? That's all about the 7 doing its magic. Now, that's a basic guide, and that will be poured on us as well as the Capricorn energies. Now, I don't mean just for Capricorns, we all get showered with it, because January belongs to Capricorn and the almighty sun is shining a spotlight on Capricorn energies as it travels through the sign till the 20th and then moves into Aquarius from then on. So we all get showered with some of the following. Cardinal sign of Capricorn, hello. The sign of the sea goat, the mythical creature with both the body of a goat and the tail of a fish. Sounds a bit weird, but that's the symbology of Capricorn. And the meaning of this is that it brings in a need for a balance between the emotional, which is the tail of the fish, water relating to emotions, and the material, earthy energies, as the goat belongs on land. This is why I often see Capricorns navigate more easily than many of us, well done to you Capricorns, navigate more easily between the material and the emotional matters of life. And also Capricorn rules the knees, and this is interesting. And this is often given over to the fact that Capricorns tend to be climbers to greater heights in life. Now, Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn, the old headmaster of the heavens, the teacher of tough lessons, challenging us all so that we do learn what's needed, whether we like it or not. And true to this, January is presenting us with quite a few challenges as we have 2 major retrogrades to contend with. Firstly, those affected by January. Capricorns, of course, as the sun is in your constellation. Then Aquarians, the sun moves into your sign on the 20th. Then Venus is retrograding all month, and therefore it will affect the signs it rules and the sign that it's moving through, which is Capricorn. It moves direct on the 29th, but it won't be mid-February, until mid-February, that we start to feel the positive effects of it going forward. Now, Venus's reverse gear affects the signs it rules. Venus rules Taurus and Libra, also affecting the signs it's reversing in Capricorn. Venus reversing will affect us all. To find out what areas is affected for you personally, you can do so quite easily and generally by checking out my horoscopes that I've written for you. And in those horoscopes for each sign, I've shown what house is affected for you. But generally, Venus retrograde means that we all need to take care with Venus's governing areas. For example, delay or avoid starting new relationships, avoid overspending, delay extravagant purchases, and no investing, because Venus governs abundance, prosperity, money, finances, and so on and so forth. If you want to know more specific to you, please get in touch with me. Second major retrograde event is Mercury, starting his retrograde on the 14th of January through to the 4th of February. Ruler of Virgo and Gemini, hitting you guys first, but we all feel it. However, we all need to be a little bit careful with every type of communication, travel, writing, body language, and delay starting any new projects. Why is this? That's because when a planet is reversing, it adversely affects the areas that it governs. So you may find there's a spanner in the works, or what you started in the retrograde doesn't pan out the way that you wanted it to. Again, check your horoscopes where I've indicated what areas are affected for you. Then do take care within those areas. Now it's retrograding in Aquarius, that is Mercury's retrograding in Aquarius, and then re-entering Capricorn in reverse gear on the 26th, and then it's direct from the 4th of February. As I've said, find out where Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde is affecting your chart by checking out your horoscopes. Moving on, so then Mars, fiery Mars, the go-getter, starts the month up, firing up Sagittarians and entering Capricorn on the 24th. However, that fire of Mars will probably be a little bit dampened with the cooler earthy nature of Capricorn. Well, there's a lot more, but the major retrograde is going to be taking up most of the month. Venus and Mercury both mean take care with all your interactions in relationships and associations, and watch those communications that you're making, or rather double check them that they are correct. Finally, there's a new moon in Capricorn on the 2nd of January, a full moon in Cancer on the 17th. Now, this is all very general stuff, but it does apply to you all. If you want to find out something more specific to you, get in touch with me. How do you do that? Everything you need is on screen. Well, it's over and out from me. Wishing you success, happiness, and good health for your year ahead. If you need me, you know where I am. Catch up with you all very soon. Bye for now.